Hi there guys, it's Chris here with selfmadenewbie.com, and in this video we're going to go through the best benchtop planers currently out there today. Now I've kept this list as comprehensive as possible, narrowing it down to my absolute favorite top 5 picks, so no matter what you're looking for, there'll definitely be something in this list for you. So before we jump in, drop a like and subscribe and hit the bell to be updated with new videos. Alright, as usual, I'm going to skip the fluff and just jump right into my recommendations. If you want to confirm what they are, go in the description there and check out that list to ensure you get the lowest pricing. Now, the first one on my list is going to go to my best for most people. This is the DeWalt 13-inch 3-knife 2-speed thickness planer. This behemoth is the Beyonce of benchtop planers. Heavy but fabulous, weighing in at 92 pounds, so it won't ghost on you in the middle of a project. If you like it, then you should have put a hole on it, except you can't because it's too damn heavy for that nonsense. Some of the key features: this isn't just any DeWalt tool. No siree, it's got a 15 amp motor that's basically the Vin Diesel of woodworking. 3 blades spinning at 10,000 RPM. That's not a tool, that's a wind turbine in disguise. It shaves wood like a hipster shaves his beard, meticulously and up to ½ an inch per pass. And the 2 feed speeds, 96 CPI and 179 CPI. What is this, a dating profile? You get to choose whether you want your wood quick and a tiny bit rough, or slow and irresistibly smooth. Think of it as the speed dating of the carpentry world. Some of the pros in a nutshell: shaves more off the top than a bad barber, up to 1/8 inch per pass. Adjustable speed, because sometimes you're in the mood for a quickie. Built-in tables at the front and back, supports your wood better than your last relationship, oi oi. Fan assisted chip ejection, because even wood chips need a Beyonce level exit. The cons: it is on the pricier side, but hey, quality does come at a cost. Also, the chip ejection port is as conveniently located as a vegan restaurant in Texas. You might have to do some gymnastics with your hose, but we've all been there. So if you're looking for the Michelangelo of wood or just a DIY demigod, this DeWalt thickness planer is the Sistine Chapel ceiling of planers. The next one on the list is going to go to my recommendation for the best value, and this is the Craftsman electric benchtop thickness planer. So Craftsman, the Betty White of tools, long lasting, reputable, and won't take any of your nonsense. It's like that dependable friend who always shows up to help you move, you know, the one who's lighter than a feather but has some weird quirks like walking around when you feed it hard wood. I don't judge, I just bolt it down. Some of the key features: at 61 pounds you won't need to skip arm day at the gym. It's got a 15 amp motor that tops out at 8,000 RPM, and this speedster makes 16,000 cuts per minute. You'd think it's prepping for the world's fastest mojito or something. No speed adjustment here though, it's a one pace wonder, chugging along at an approximate 23 feet per minute by estimation. The pros in a nutshell: 16,000 cuts per minute, because who has time to wait? Fold up tables for in-feed and out-feed. It's like the Murphy bed for your workshop. Also, built-in dust collection port. This thing sucks in a good way. The cons: you'll have to bolt this jitterbug down, but hey, some relationships need boundaries. It leaves a 2-inch snipe at the end of each board as well. Consider it the craftsman's autograph. It's practically a collector's item. So if you are a little tight on both space and budget, this Craftsman planer is your guy. It's got the gusto of a caffeine-addicted squirrel and the size of a dorm room mini fridge. Just plan for that extra 2-inch snipe. Consider it a memento of your love relationship with your Craftsman. The next one on the list is my recommendation for the best premium option, and this is the Makita 2012 NB 12-inch. So next on the chopping block, figuratively speaking, is the Makita's 2012 NB 12-inch portable planer. This is the sort of planer you bring home to mom. This baby's more stable than a monk in a meditation retreat and quieter than a mime at a funeral. So if you're working on timber frames for mailboxes or heavy furniture, this one's like that slightly introverted but reliable friend you invite to all your parties. Some of the key features: if you're someone who measures planers by height, no judgment here, the Makita sits above average with a whopping 6 3/32 inch capacity. It also runs on a 15 amp motor, generating a breezy 8,500 RPM with its cutter head. This little piece and quiet machine pushes out a mere 83 decibels, which is practically a library compared to other noisemakers in the planer world. The pros: internal lock head clamp, because the only thing you want slipping is your grasp on reality. Minimal to no snipe. It's not a creature from a Harry Potter book, it's a woodworking issue that this Makita avoids. Super stable, it's like the emotional support animal of the woodworking world. Also, whisper quiet, like I've mentioned. If this planer were any quieter, you'd have to feed it a cough drop. Cons. Dust collector sold separately, but hey, cleanliness is next to godliness, and godliness is expensive. It's also on the pricier side, but you do get what you pay for, like a nice steak compared to ground beef. The next one on the list is my recommendation for the best light duty option, and this is the PowerTech Benchtop Thickness Planer 15 amp. So this isn't your one size fits all tool, rather it's the precise scalpel to the lumberjack's broad axe. For those looking for a lighter duty option that's both dependable and affordable, this planer deserves attention. Some of the key features: it's designed for delicate work, boasting a 12.5 inch width and 6 inch height capacity. With a 15 amp motor producing 9,400 RPM, it's well suited for chipping off thin layers. But remember, thin layers are its specialty, not a limitation. The pros: easy peasy. This is your go-to if you're mainly looking to shave off thin layers, plus almost negligible snipes at the board ends. Sturdy and foldable. In-feed and out-feed tables fold for easy storage, and at 63.4 pounds, it's not going anywhere as long as you follow the manual. It's user-friendly. An anti-wobble base and side-mounted carrying handle make for easier portability and operation, and also wallet-friendly. Less aggressive planing usually comes at a high price, but not here. The PowerTech is definitely a budget-friendly option. The cons: do read the manual. Before you go hog wild planing, understand that this tool has its limits, especially for boards wider than 5 inches. Don't ignore the manual, unless you fancy a tripped circuit breaker. Also, a dust bunny collector. No dust collection port means you're on your own for cleanup, though you can buy one separately. The next one on the list is my recommendation for the best option for rough wood, and this is the Wen 12.5 inch 15 amp 2-blade benchtop thickness planer. So this is your reliable body for all things lumber resurfacing. If you're into reclaiming lumber like it's the latest fashion trend, or just need to give some new lumbers the old smooth over, this planer's a good pick. So the key features: first of all, this Wen planer can chow down on boards up to 12.5 inches wide and 6 inches tall. That's like the woodworker's equivalent of a Sunday buffet. It operates at a powerful 10,000 RPM and delivers up to 20,000 cuts per minute thanks to its dual straight blades. What's the catch? Well, here's some of the pros. First, it's a smooth operator. Takes up to 1/8 inch from the surface, leaving you with lumber smoother than a jazz saxophone solo. Speedy Gonzalez as well. Manufacturer says it'll move your boards at a brisk 26 feet per minute, making it the Usain Bolt of planers. Also, dust collection. Comes with a port to connect to your dust collection system, because cleanliness is next to woodliness. The cons: the snipe hunter. Expect a snipe at the last couple of inches of your boards. Plan to plane a bit longer to compensate. Also, at just 55.6 pounds, it is on the lighter side and needs to be bolted down unless you want a planer that does the cha-cha when you're not looking. Also, the ejection fan is a little slack, leaving some chips behind. You might need to give it a good blow now and then, but hey, nobody's perfect. Alright guys, so hopefully there's something on that list for you. I've tried to include some variety there, no matter what your needs are. If you do have any questions though, drop them down below, and if you found value in this video, drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.